Evening guys, Tuesday night, run number 1 of the week is an interval session. We've got 6 by 3 minutes at 9.5 with a 90-second rest in between. We are getting out in the evening again, and typically it is coming down. The rain's coming across me sideways at the minute. I don't know whether you'll see that or not on the screen, but mile warm up, mile warm down, then just round up to the 5 mile point. So try and loop back in and out, weather dependent, and give you an update, but we will see you in a little while. Alright, so that is warm up done. We are a mile in, just about to start the intervals. Legs are still heavy, treacle like from Sunday's 12 mile, but we'll do what we can to get it done.
So at this point, I just took the opportunity to pull over whilst it was slightly lighter and just give a quick recap. But the volume or the audio quality is quite poor on that. So just to recap on that, we were just saying that we'd done the intervals at this stage, averaged around about 9:30 or better. There was one interval which was a 9:36, I think it was. But from there, we were about 1.5 miles from home. Which would get us back up the hill. We made our way back out of the town centre and back towards home at that point.
Hey guys, how we doing? We are on easy run for this week now. It is Wednesday, so my easy run on the plan was booked in for Thursday, but I've come down to club night tonight for an easy run. Tonight's club run is a memorial run for a former member, so there'll be runners from all 4 of the different groups going out for a social, roughly 4.5 miles ish. I've got 5 on the plan, so we will get around, loop in and complete that. No real pace goal or anything, it is an easy run. I'm told that it will be basically ran at everybody's pace, so there'll be some of the quicker guys up at the front who will round up, which basically means they come from the front, loop round to the back to round up those people at the back, and then they start pushing forward again, so they'll end up doing a longer run. But yeah, so group run tonight. We haven't brought the GoPro, with there being so many people out from the club. Didn't think it was necessarily right to be taking videos and getting loads of people in that perhaps might not want to be involved in the vlog tonight. So we'll drop in afterwards and give you a heads up on how it has gone. See you later. Cheers guys. Morning guys, how we doing? We are down at Longheath Park Run this morning for this week's tempo run. We have got just a steady 5k tempo on the plan, and we've come down to Longheath today to have a look at the possibility of a decent effort time. We are not in the best conditions, quite windy. not done the course before, but I'm told it's a relatively flat, I say relatively flat, it's pan flat, relatively quick course, quite windy today, so we're going to be into a bit of a headwind for probably half of the course, so we'll have a look and see where we go time wise. Want to put a big effort in, but if the legs aren't feeling it, we'll just back out to a tempo run. So we've got Jake running with me today, who's going to do some pacing for me. Robbie's out as well, and will be looking at a time himself. And then I think Sam is coming down with his missus, who are looking to run it as well. Probably a similar sort of time for me. So I'll hand the camera over to Jakey, who will do some videos in the run, and then we'll round up and surmise how we've done at the end. See you in a bit. Under the sun, yes, I'll come back to you, then I'll ask what have we done. Under the sun, yes, I'll come back to you, then I'll ask what have we done. Under the sun. Well done, mate. Hi guys, so there we go. Park run complete. Another early season PB. Big 45-ish seconds there, 40 something seconds off the previous PB that we ran at Conkers. Nice, really flat course. Wind interface on 2 of the laps was absolutely brutal, but we utilised that benefit when it was on our back to push on and treat the wind session, or treat the bits where we got wind on the back as an interval session. Really kick the hammer down a little bit. So yeah, PB, another one. So guys, we'll just do a very quick roundup of this week, given that we've got most of the content that you've already been able to see. So Tuesday run, intervals, 4.5 miles. We averaged around about 9:30ish or better for the ons. We rounded up with a mile either side, warm up, cool down, and we took the recoveries really easy. Wednesday, which was pulled forward easy run from Thursday, was a club memorial run. This was in memory of a former member that passed prior to me joining the club. Around about probably 40-50 people out on the run. We got 4 miles done, averaging around about 9:18 pace, a bit quicker than I'd originally planned to run it, but for 95% of that run I was chatting away to lads from within the WhatsApp group that I run with. So 9:18 actually felt a comfortable chatty pace, which is a massive improvement, because 9:18 in a comfortable chatty pace, there was a few hills, etc. That used to be 11-minute miles, so real progression there. We then went on to Long Eaton Park Run on the Saturday, which was my tempo run and was set out as a PB effort. It was originally planned to go sub 28 for the first time. If truth be told, I wasn't 100% convinced that was in the legs. We got there on the day, it was cold, wet and windy. It was blowing a gale, to be fair. We went over to Long Eaton because it's fast and flat, so got into it. We averaged 8:45s across the run. Finished the park run officially in 27:23, and my 5k time was 27:11. So massive improvement on previous time. It's 1 minute and 3 seconds off my previous 5k PB, which was ran at Conkers before Christmas. So really happy with that. We'll later on in the year document where we're going to go with that. I think the plan is to try and get sub 25 minutes by the end of this season, but we'll document that in a bit more detail towards the back end of the year. That then takes us into the last run of the week, which was the most brutal by a long way. Probably the most brutal run I've done for quite a while. 10 miles on the plan. Went out about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, had a bit of a lazy Sunday. Original plan was to do it in the morning, but things got away with us. My motivation was in the toilet to get out and do this in the first instance anyway, and then when I got onto it, I told myself I was going to try and run 11:30s for the duration. I actually find 11:30s more difficult to run and a little bit more painful to run as well. For whatever reason, when I'm running 11:30s, all of the niggles, all of the muscle fatigue, bruises, old football injuries, etc. I feel every one of them in each step. So after 3 or 4 miles, I stepped the pace up by about 20 to 30 seconds a mile. And it actually felt more comfortable. I did have cramp in my stomach for quite a lot of the run, and I'm not gonna lie, I could easily on 3 occasions of rang up and actually called Emma to come and collect me, but we dug deep, went into the dark place that you need to go into on marathon running, and got it completed. Maps up our week for 22.5 miles. The plan was 23, so pretty much achieved everything we said on the plan. Ran better than average on, or better than targeted on most of those runs. So really happy with where we are. And we go into next week, which is 23 miles across 3 runs for the week. So we've got a session, an easy and a long run next week. Dropping onto last week's video, I had said to you I am going to document my weight loss journey as part of these videos. I've made a slight change to that. I am going to continue to document the weight loss journey, but I'm going to do that on a separate vlog. So we will drop into the channel a different vlog once a week, documenting the weight loss journey, showing me on the scales, talking about the calorie content I've taken in on a daily basis for each day of the week, and the calorie deficits I'm working on for each day. So yeah, that rounds up week 2 of the Manchester Marathon training series. Thanks as always for joining, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Hit the bell so as you get updated when we drop new vlogs, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Cheers guys, see you later.